Hi Leo, welcome into your monthly money and career tarot reading for the month of October 2024. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. I pre-pulled an overall oracle card for us, being the Clover card. Now, if we read this card specifically, it talks about lucky break, gamble, good fortune, and chance, as well finance, outdoors, risky business, and surprises. I feel like this is a month where you're going to feel a sense of luck being on your side. You're going to feel as if you have a golden touch. I just heard golden finger, okay? A sense of you putting your finger on this and that of importance, or just randomly, even if it doesn't feel important in the moment or even afterwards, and you turn it to gold, okay? A bit of that Midas touch, if you will. Now, it's going to be naturally, as I'm being drawn to the last word here, a month of good, solid surprises. Random money coming in, random levels of success, maybe even a creative idea, a random idea of importance coming to be at certain points, even random solutions, coming to be. I just heard lucky solutions, and this will help you greatly throughout the month of October. But I feel as if this is a time for you where Spirit's saying you're finally catching a lucky break, okay? A random or just a guided investment of importance from the recent past for some is helping you save money, or at least leaving you in a spot where you can easily accomplish, or feeling better about your life to the point where you're more motivated in easily getting things done, okay? And attracting in opportunities left and right. But I feel as if the month reminds you and other people that you have a true voice of importance, okay? I'm not taking that card, but I feel as if you're maybe, for some, through your work, inspiring people, you're helping people gain a sense of clarity and hope within their world. But I said that really weird. I was like world. But the Queen of Cups. There's an emotionally fulfilling way about how the month trickles on forward for you. When you accomplish something, you feel fulfilled. When you succeed otherwise, you feel fulfilled. When you earn or gain money otherwise, even if it doesn't feel expected up until that point, you feel fulfilled, okay? But there's an emotional way about this month as well. You might be helping people through your work, or even within a work situation or at home, and this leaves you in a little bit of an emotional state. Other people are going through it, but I feel as if you're going to be needing to remember that refilling your individual cup gives you the chance to more effectively, or just in general, fill the cup of other people, okay? They're saying it's not your responsibility per se to be on your shoulders, on your plate, but you may be choosing to, or just naturally doing so through your work, or again, in one, if not multiple situations. So remember to fill your own Leo cup up. How do we go about doing so? Working out if you can, right? Taking care of your skin, getting enough rest, drinking plenty of H2O, water, and also, remembering to eat healthy foods. I'm hearing on an appropriate schedule, okay, or just when you need to. But I'm getting the signs of Pisces, Gemini, and Scorpio are of significance. Bear with me. But we're moving on to the Devil card and the Empress, as well as the Two of Swords and the Two of Coins. So number 22 on the board. This is a month where you do feel a little bit, a little bit hidden in the dark is what I'm getting, in the midst of going through a balancing act, or maybe you're not taking the moment to feel it out, to trust your intuition wholeheartedly, and therefore naturally, easily gaining whatever you're needing or wanting to see, feel more clearly, okay? As I struggle a bit at this point in the reading, this may be a choice of importance. It may be in regards to how to navigate when to get something done, why something has or is happening, but they're saying the answers lie within, okay? You also know more than meets the eye is what I'm hearing. Now, this is a month, Leo, where you're going to be feeling overworked. I'm just going to throw it out there with the Devil card. They're also saying in the midst of a new beginning for a lot, or even in the midst of a time period of preparing for a new beginning, or both, you are giving into temptation, okay? It's being presented to you. You may be by a negative spirit guided towards temptation, or to look at it, therefore to utilize it. In spirit saying, you know better at this point. Use discernment, use good judgment, and learn from your past. All right, but we're gonna push you to reflect, okay? Because it feels like the month needs to involve certain levels of again, good choices, good judgment, and just needing you to remember where you went wrong, where you overdid it, where you underdid it, didn't do this and that of importance enough, and where you went about things right, okay? And how things have affected you is going to be of significance, so that you can be in the best form, creating the best quality work, putting your best foot forward, and connecting with people in the right manner, okay? It feels like somebody drawn to the reading within a work situation, maybe at home, it could be in your personal life. When you feel overly tired, when you feel less taken care of by yourself and whatnot, you overshare, okay? And we cannot have you oversharing at this time. It's not going to give you the justice that you deserve, okay? It may leave you in a sticky situation. I just split the deck to the Six of Coins, okay? The Six of Pentacles. It's a month of abundance, my friend. It's a month of you feeling like you can easily get things done whenever you intuitively are guided by spirit, by positive spirits, to do so, okay? Now, when you gain money, okay, it's up to you to put it aside. For me individually, I know I save best in cash, okay? And so at times when I make tips in cash at my serving job, I know that I save bigger bills, okay? I'm not gonna be, putting aside typically the smaller bills. So I'll exchange, if I have a ton of small bills and whatnot, at the end of the night, at the end of the shift, I'll exchange them, through the cash register for bigger bills, knowing that I'm more likely, I may still spend them, but I'm more likely to save them. And so I do as well limit how much money I put in my accounts, because I am a swiper, I'm an online shopper, stuff of that nature tempts me, and I give in typically. So knowing yourself best and how to manage your money, how to save, and whatnot is of significance. I'm hearing reshuffling as I am doing so. There's a feeling of spirit saying we're shuffling things up a bit, okay? We're shaking things up a bit by giving you a new spark of life in regards to something you're continuing, maybe even tied into speaking upon something you're beginning or getting ready to, because I feel as if you may have been feeling a bit stale recently, a bit blah, when it comes to the mundane routines, when it comes to your day-to-day life with work or otherwise. So let's reshuffle, let's respark and move with passion, but in a peaceful, slowly but surely kind of manner, with the Knight of Pentacles coming out, and see the wheel churn in your individual favor. I can't help but feel like you know what you're doing so well at this point. Mastering a craft is what I'm hearing. Mastering a talent where I feel there is competition or just plenty of other people within that field, okay? Or who hold that same or attempt to hold that same talent slash ability to, attempt or create or accomplish that craft. And so I feel like all the meanwhile you're standing out in the crowd, you are a master in so many ways. And this month really highlights in the awareness, the eyes of others, even your own. And that's not to exclude certain spirits who are with you, observing what you're creating, developing, accomplishing, succeeding at. It's really highlighting the fact that you know what you're doing so well and you're a master once again, okay? You can do no wrong when you do what you do best, okay? And this is really a key point that a spirit wants to get through to you. And this may obviously be a reminder for some, but it just feels like they're saying, why waste your time doing something that you know you're not the best at, okay? Because you're not obviously the best at everything. Why not take one job or business or field or two at most, or maybe three for somebody who's an overachiever drawn to the reading, and just tackle them head on when you intuitively and spiritually feel it's the right timing. And it's going to leave you with an immense amount of success, financial intake, gain, being a very lucrative month for you, Leo. And just eat it up, okay? Manage it well. I feel like somebody's having a month where you're so busy that you barely have time to spend money, okay? But for those of which who have plenty of time on their hands to spend money, again, don't give in to temptation, okay? Don't try to fulfill what you feel is missing by doing some retail therapy. Doesn't feel like it's going to be the month for you to do that, or just the right choice. It doesn't feel like that's actually going to fulfill or fill in where you feel there's a missing aspect, okay? I hope that was the right wording. They're saying do some reflecting and think about what else you could do to assist with that. But the Four of Cups, they're saying any levels of gossip for those who work a day-to-day or night job or two, you need to steer clear of it. If a spirit speaks through you and initiates a little bit of which, just bite your tongue, in the middle of it and just say, never mind, okay? And step away and find something productive to do. Literally anything, okay? Make something up if need be. But I do feel as if with the Four of Cups, it also speaks upon, I want to say, energies that you're just not fond of, or energies that just rub you the wrong way, and regardless of what situation this ends up lying within for you, it just feels like you want to give them a peace of mind or just steer clear of them, or both. There's judgment within a situation is what I'm getting. And I feel like there's moodiness as well, okay? People stepping into that work situation or just viewing your content or, attaching themselves to a business of importance that you run. And there's just sadness, anger, moodiness, judgment once again. Anyways, I know that was quite negative, but this may be affecting you in one, if not multiple ways. For those empaths drawn to the reading like myself, cleanse your energy, please. You have at least some space throughout each day or each week to cleanse. Do it whenever you feel you need to, okay? You know your own energy at this point, so just make that right choice, okay? But the Five of Wands, you may be dealing with certain levels of, competition. This might be in regards to getting a new job, but know that you have, again, luck on your side going back to the Clover card. But it's maybe speaking upon the energy in a work situation or maybe at home or both. You could be someone like myself who runs a business at home. And they're saying just take a deep breath and recognize that you've dealt with a hell of a lot worse. Isn't that the truth? Okay. But I feel like there are moments when you want to get something done throughout the month of October and you just simply can't. Okay. But I feel as if you are not meant to in that moment. Trust in the fact that, especially at this point along your path, when you're meant to get something done, you simply will, okay? And sometimes, it reminds me of me getting these readings done. Even if there is a moment or two where you have to attempt it a couple times or a few times or a handful at the most, if it goes past that, then it's not meant to be. Then so be it, okay? If it's meant to be, then it will be. And that has to do with opportunities and continuing of situations and otherwise. But you need to just trust in the divine guidance, the divine timing of everything along your path. And that can absolutely be a key reminder for you outside of your money and career. But the Strength card coming out, this is us, okay? If you're new to the channel and you've stuck with me till this point in the reading, I am a Leo sun. But look at this as well. There's a strength that's regained and even increased within you and outside of you when you connect with others. I feel like you do light up the room at certain points or all of the time for some drawn to the reading. There's a gentle and graceful way about how you do what you do, and people are appreciating it. People love it. People are thinking about you in a very fond way is what I just heard. A very, let's just say loving way, okay? Appreciative is now what's coming through. People are drawn to your energy field. And this, again, going back to the Four of Cups, or I put it back, can definitely remind you of who and what's not meant for you, okay? Especially at this point along your path. But there's a strength that you need to regain at certain points due to working really hard, okay? Putting in the effort and resources, doing what you have to do, plus some, and, you know, just having, for a lot drawn to the reading, a very busy day-to-day life, okay? But let's wrap up this reading by saying this is a great month for you, right? I know we had a lot of constructive messages coming through as well, but we have to keep it realistic. It's a month for you where luck is on your side and you're gaining this lucky break. Gain all of this abundance and eat it up, okay? So if this was truly helpful, I'm sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. I will see you next time.